Hi, welcome to Nichecraft. My name is Kassi, and I'm your host, and today is Mystery Box Monday, and before we begin, I have just got to tell you, this week has been terrible. It's just one of those weeks where, like, everything that could go wrong has been going wrong, and, like even my sleep, you know? I mean, it's just everything, it's just, bleh. And so one of those things is that I had a great Mystery Box Monday planned for you guys for today, but my order didn't come in. It was supposed to come in earlier, like way earlier, and it got delayed. And I don't think that that's the company's problem. You know, it's not their fault. But yeah, it was just so you know, it was from Nichecraft, and I knew that it was going to be a long time before it got here, but I was pretty certain it was going to come this week, but it's not. Anyway, whatever. So me and Greg have kind of had a week of having to just kind of think while we're moving on to the next thing. We're just thinking like, okay, how do I solve the next problem and the next problem and the next problem? So Greg was so nice, and he thought of, how about I go to Hobby Lobby, and you know, there's these yarn sales that have been going on and all of that. Why don't I just go there and purchase a set amount of yarn for you? And I was like, okay, that sounds cool. I mean, he like saved the day, right? But everything's been going wrong, right? So of course, when he got to Hobby Lobby, he calls me and he's like, there is nothing left in that sale. But I found a couple of things. I'll go ahead and buy these, but I think I'm going to go to Michael's. How much did I spend? And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't been to Michael's in years. I mean, I remember the last time I went to Michael's. It was before COVID. So I haven't been to Michael's in years. So I was just like, how about this? You know, you've got $120, spend it. That's it. You know? And I think he went over budget based on the amount of bags I have. So this Mystery Box Monday is brought to you by Greg. He's a little off camera over there, and he saved the day. So we are going to look at Greg's mystery boxes. We're going to start with this Hobby Lobby bag, and I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. This is just what was left over, basically, from what I understand. So we have these Yarn Bee color plays, and this is in Forest Trails, and I got, let me see here, yeah, I got 3 of these. So I really like those. I think they're really pretty, and I don't really have anything that it matches my decor inside, but I'm thinking that this would make a really cool area rug in my, it's not a sunroom, it's a screened in porch in the back. So I think I might make a rug for that area, but maybe I will come up with something else. But yeah, I'm going to use this. This is very soft. It's by Yarn Bee. It is 60 yards, but it's a 6 weight, so of course, you know, that makes up for it. And I like the style. I think it would make a great rug. I think it would also make a good basket too, just so you know. Yeah, or a hat. Okay, so the next thing is the same thing, Yarn Bee color play, and this one is in Blazing Sunset. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm just assuming that Greg found this in this condition because he said there was hardly anything there. But anyway, so it's got some really pretty colors in it, but it kind of, again, with what I said before, I think that this would be kind of difficult to go with any of my decor. Like I couldn't make a blanket out of this. Well, first off, I just have one skein, but I'm just thinking maybe I could make a hat. Maybe I could make a small basket, but I don't know where I'd put it, you know. But I'm thinking a hat, maybe a headband. Like if I made like a headband out of both of these, not put together, but one with this color and one with this color, that might be cool. I'll have to talk to my daughter and see what she thinks. So there's that. Then we have these Yarn Bee, the soft standard fern leaves, and it's kind of like a boucle almost. And let's see here. It's a weight 3, very soft. I'm actually really surprised. I haven't touched a yarn bee in a really long time, and I'm actually really surprised that this feels really quality. So good on them. But yeah, it's fern leaves, and this really is the best. Like, this is true to color, because every single time I get a fern, I end up somehow not letting it live, and the leaves turn this color. So, yep. I have a brown thumb. And then he got me 2 more of these yarn bees in this mustard color, and it's a completely different kind. Let's see what kind this one is. Must be merino Aran. So wow, that's really nice. It feels really good. So Aran is typically 4 weight. Yeah. So I would say that this to me looks and feels more like a 3 weight, but then again, I don't know. We'll check it out. I really, really like this. I prefer that pale yellow, but this is nice. So got a few things from Hobby Lobby. Okay, now that we've got that taken care of, we are going to go deep into this Michael's haul that he got for me, and I have very little idea what his theme was, if he picked a theme, or if he just kind of went for it, or if he just got a whole bunch of things on sale or whatever. I don't know how he went about his task, but I'm going to start with this bag. And, oh, well, look at this. We've got, let's see, oh, 2. We have got some ice cream roving divagation, and this is what I've been making. Oh, I don't have any next to me. I've been making baby blankets out of this, and so this is in, I believe I already have this, yeah, cool blue, but I could always use more. And this one's in a color that I have not gotten yet, taffy. So it really reminds me of like a meadow, because we've got this like spring green type color here, and then just like maybe colors of wildflowers here with these light pinks. It's a very gentle colorway. I really like it. So we start out with some stuff that he knows I'm always getting. So on this, I see that he has also gotten, okay, so I don't know what brand this is. Loops and Threads. Okay, I've never owned anything from Loops and Threads that I know of. I mean, there's always a chance that I have. But this one's called Eco Tie-Dye, and it's made from recycled acrylic. That's cool. And it also has this kind of boucle look to it. This is, wow, it's considered a size 7, and I have 2 of them. That's really cool. I have no idea what I'm going to use this for, but yeah, it's got like some purples and pinks, just every shade of purple and pink, basically. Really nice there. And on the same idea, it's just the exact same thing, Eco Tie-Dye. And it says there's a limited time only on this. I'm not certain what that is, but this one's in blues. So we've got whites and blues, that cool light blue, and then that kind of Crayola, blue. So we've got a couple of those. Then we have Bernat Forever Fleece Finer. So this is interesting because it does have that fleece, I don't know what to call it. It has that that fuzziness that Bernat Baby tends to have. But when I'm looking at this right here, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll kind of hold it a little closer. Looks like you guys can probably see it a little bit. It looks like it ends up making up kind of nice. I mean, more than just, it's not like chunky, if that makes sense. And so this one is in pinks and oranges, so it looks kind of like a sunset. And then here's another one. It's the same time. This is considered a weight 5. Maybe my weights have been way off, because I would consider this maybe a 4. But anyway, so yeah, so we have another one here, and this one is in the colorway Raspberry Ripple. That's a good color for it. All right. And then we have a third one. And this is in the colorway Blueberry Ice. So I really like this color. I wonder if Baby would like Baby's my cat. I wonder if he would like a sweater made out of this. He's probably like, no, I would not. I didn't actually tell you, I pretended it was sunset, but I don't know what it actually is called. So let me find the colorway of this. This one is called Fruit Salad. That's a good name for that one. So the first bag is empty. We have 2 more to go. So here is the second bag, and I'm looking in here and I'm seeing a lot of different colors. Okay, guys. So I wanted to address this. I usually film from my reading chair. It's like just this big red chair, and I ordered it a while ago, and I just decided I'm going to just make it a really weird color so that nobody else will sit in it but me. And so that's why it's like that kind of burgundy red, because I just knew that everybody would know that that was my chair if it like really stood out and looked like it shouldn't be inhabited. So just wanted to explain. Right now I'm on a futon in our huge master bedroom in this particular house. We've got this farmhouse on a few acres, and we have a futon here, and I just wanted to explain that I just decided to film on my futon because sometimes there's just better lighting in here. So that said, I'm sure you guys cared so much about that too. Wow, gosh, I probably shouldn't even be looking like this. I should just be taking them out. So we've got some really cool stuff in here. Let's just go ahead and start with this. This is called Cozy Wool Merino. That reminds me of that song. It's got that rhythm. What is it called? What's it called, Greg? Funky.
Cold Medina.
Cold Medina. Funky Cold Medina. That's a boring. That's a song, isn't it? It can get stuck in your head, huh? Wow, I apologize to anybody who that got stuck in their head. So we've got lightweight 3, and we've got just this grayscale here. It's really pretty. That's what it's called too, grayscale multi. It is a weight 3, 341 yards. This is amazing. I love the way it feels. Let me find out if it's all merino. 55% superwash merino and 45% anti-pilling acrylic. Wow, that is awesome. I really like this. It kind of feels a little springy. Sometimes merino wool feels like that. Merino wool can like kind of come in any kind, but it feels really soft and really springy. I love this. Oh, wow. Okay, what else do I have here? So I'm just seeing that there's more of those, so I'm just going to start picking those out. So he got me another one. This is so pretty. I love this Sunset Multi. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's got those yellows and burnt oranges and orange, and I mean, it is just fall harvest, isn't it? That is so pretty. I would love to make something with this, like maybe a tablecloth, because remember you guys were telling me that you wanted a tablecloth, maybe a tablecloth or something like that, and it could be for Thanksgiving. Oh, that would be so great. So, but I saw some colors that were similar to this. So we also have the Cozy Wool Merino in orange. Let's see if that, oh yeah, it matches up really nicely. Those go together, yeah. In orange. One in yellow. Okay. Oh, I love this. This is awesome. Greg knows me. Okay. I got another yellow one. So that is, doesn't that look great? Oh my goodness. And this brown one, which while it's not in here, it does go with it really well. So Wow, I'm just thinking about different things that I could make with this. I'm also thinking about placemats because I had an idea for a video to make with a certain stitch. I do not know what to call it. It's not a basket weave stitch. I mean, I do know various basket weave stitches, but it looks like a basket woven together. It's so hard to explain. Maybe I'll just do a tutorial on it. But yeah, I can think about making placemats from this and maybe a nice tablecloth or maybe table runner with this. That would be so good. Oh, I come up with the best ideas, don't I? And it would be for Thanksgiving. That would be awesome. Ooh, I'm excited. So yeah, I love that. See, you guys can tell which ones I really love because I'm getting so excited. The other ones I'm like, oh, well, this looks like a And then that one I'm like, oh my gosh. So it looks like we have some more of those eco things. And this is really pretty. This is really pretty. It reminds me of the, it reminds me of the watercolor, Lion Brand watercolor. I think they're mandalas. I have a few, but I've never made anything with it. This is really cool. So this one's called Sunrise. I wonder if he did like a sunrise and a sunset theme or if I'm reading too much into it. That's really pretty. I like those colors. It's weird because like I wouldn't think that the blue You know what I said about things going wrong? The lamp almost fell over just then. So if you saw the light going every which way, it's because it almost fell over. Greg got it, and this is my week. So I wouldn't think that this blue, just going right back into it, I wouldn't think that this blue would look that great in this, yet it works. Why does that work so well? I would like open it up to look at more colors, but I always think it looks so gross when people do that. I don't know why. Like it's like they just open it up and then more stuff comes out, and it's I don't know. There's something really disturbing about that image, even though I know it's just yarn. Like I don't know why it freaks me out, but I would open it up, but I don't want to gross you guys out. But I got that, and I got two of them. Oh, and look, it's got this kind of like, oh, I don't know what to call this color. Like a neutral color right here. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to keep it together. I have got a huge pile going on right now, just so you know. And if you hear any noise in the background, it's my cat. He's playing in a plastic bag. He's fine. He's not gonna like get tangled up inside of it. He's loves to play with plastic bags, but just wanted you guys to know that I want him to be happy, so I'm not going to do anything to interfere. So what is this? So this looks like another one of those, yeah, loops and threads. I'm starting to get to know their labels. So what is this? Impeccable speckle stripes. I love that yellow. It's like just a surprising yellow in, like there's greens and blues, and then there's that yellow. Again, I'm not gonna open it up. Oh well, here we've got. I believe these are the same colorways. Let me see. Grassy. Oh, that's a great word for it. And grassy. Yeah. So, I'm thinking hats. That's what I'm thinking. I am thinking this will make a great hat. Oh my gosh, I have so much yarn. You guys, seriously, there's too much yarn here. Okay, so here's another one, and this is actually called Eco Cozy Watercolors. So it is probably based off the Lion Brand watercolors. And this one, I love these colors together. I keep thinking that I need to get these colors, and that is this light purple, like right here. Very, very light purple, and then this turquoise color. I think those two colors go together so well, and I keep thinking, I really want to make a blanket out of that, you know, but I haven't bought enough yarn to make like a big blanket, you know, but maybe I can make a little throw out of these two. I probably don't have enough yards in this for that, but We will see. It's called Lakeshore. Oh, that's a pretty name. I like that. Lakeshore. Size 6. So it is considered super bulky. Oh man. I bet this would make a really pretty, I don't know if I could pull it off with the size 6, but maybe a really pretty bucket hat. This would be so perfect as a bucket hat. And I haven't done a bucket hat tutorial. Boom, that's what I'm gonna do. Bucket hat out of this. I'll have to experiment with it first, and if it's gonna work, then I'll use that one. If it's not, I know I have some yarn that I'm thinking of right now that would work just fine with that. Oh! So I have another one here, but this is not, it's the Eco Cozy watercolors, but it's not, it's different from this. And again, I can't look at this without thinking hats. Like it seems like a hat would be perfect for it. Super Bulky 6. This is called Mountain View. And it's called Majestic Wave. Cool. Yeah. I really like this because like the darker, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but in your free time, not right now, but in your free time, do a search for the Atlantic Ocean and then do a search for the Pacific Ocean. And you will find that the Atlantic Ocean is this dark blue color, all right? Like even from the shore, it looks dark blue pretty much. And then the Pacific Ocean is this like kind of almost teal, could even almost be blue-green, you know, aquamarine like that. And I when I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, oh, the Atlantic and the Pacific met each other and they're getting to know each other because I'm weird. And sometimes I get stressed because I've had one of those weeks and I can't contain my weirdness. So we have got some Red Heart Unforgettable, which is maybe the most underrated yarn ever. It is so cool. Look at these colors. Yeah? And if you've ever felt the ice cream roving divagation, this stuff, or Lion Brand Landscapes, that's what it feels like. It's just this really kind of silky, I can't explain it. Anyway, this is called Meadow. I can't explain exactly how this feels, but it feels like a really nice buttery wool, but instead it's somehow acrylic. It's like acrylic with a sheen, with a shine. But like you take acrylic yarn and you add butter to like condition it, but it's not gross. That's what it is. I'm trying. Okay, this one's called Meadow. I might have already said this. I love this color for Meadow. I don't, like, for those of you who hadn't seen my 23 non-yarny things about me, I mentioned Bambi. When I was a kid, it was like one of the first books I read, like so very, very young. But oddly enough, it's an adult book. It's not very much like the Disney one. But anyway, there's a setting in the book called The Meadow. And this looks like the way the book described that. That's really cool. I actually think with this, because I have a room, it's actually my office, it's got a lot of earthy colors in it. I might try to make something that's like a tapestry like thing maybe, to hang on the wall. Maybe like in the shape of the Tree of Life. Now that would give me something to work on, huh? That would be difficult. I have no idea how I could pull that off, but it would be cool. And we have another bag. I'm running out of room. Okay. And I looked inside of it, and it's more of the Unforgettable. Oh, look at all the Unforgettable. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to take out the stuff that's not Unforgettable first so that we can like just pour over the Unforgettable. Okay. So I am not kidding. You guys are not going to believe me. I know you're not. But this is the first time I've ever touched a Karen cake. Okay, so I'm living under a rock, right? For all the yarns that I've showed you guys on this channel, I have never touched a Karen cotton cake or a Karen funnel cake or a Karen cakey cake or anything like that. So this is my first Karen cake. It is a boucle cotton, and it is grays and whites. Wow. I actually really like this. Like a lot. This is a medium weight 4, 100% cotton. The colorway is dandelion seed. Oh, isn't that great? That is such an awesome name for that. Like the ones where you make a wish and you, and everybody says they're weeds, but you know they're not. Wow. Oh, I could make something with this. I'm thinking maybe a nice lightweight shirt. Just a really nice lightweight shirt that would be good for summer. I'm just thinking, like, I don't think anybody would actually wear something like a shirt if I made it for them, like in my family. But like they would wear something like a, I don't know, like a duster, a cardigan or something like that. So I'm thinking maybe I can claim all of this for myself. We'll see. We will see. Okay, and oh, no. There's 3. There are 3 of them. Mother-daughter, maybe? My daughter would be mortified if I made her a shirt that I also had. But just something that came to mind. Okay, and then we've got this, and I am very familiar with this color. I don't have it. This is the Lion Brand Homespun. A lot of people don't like this for crochet. I can't say that I'm necessarily one of them, though. I don't mind it for crochet, but I prefer it for knitting. So those of you guys who knit will definitely know this is cool to knit with, but it can be difficult to find the stitches because it's such a bumpy yarn, you know, but it makes really cushy fabric. So we have got this Lion Brand Homespun in the color Pearl. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pearls. Yeah, and I have 1, 2, 3. I love this. My favorite jewelry to wear is pearls. If not, I would say it's these, no, I'm not going to do that. They'll take me off of YouTube if I do that. Oh my gosh. Of course, in this week, I'd be like, oh, look at my great ring. I'm going to flip you off. It's this one right here. And that's called, oh my gosh. I feel so embarrassed because I just almost did that. Okay. This is called an Australian fire opal. Okay. The really nice, I mean, you can get them from anywhere, but Australia is known for its opals, and this one is from Australia, and I just think it's so pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but sometime when I'm doing a tutorial, I'll bring it up again. I'll try to just kind of get it in there. Oh, this is so pretty. I love it. I know some of you crocheters are cringing away, like, why would you want to work with that? I work with it. Okay. Now look at, ooh, no, we've got a Lion Brand landscape in here too. Yeah, let's start with that. Let's see, is this one? Okay, so we have a Lion Brand landscape, and I believe that all 3 of these are the same color. Let me check. Okay. Okay, it is. And so I'm gonna hold up the prettiest one. So this is called Tropics. Very, very pretty colors, very vibrant. I just want to show you this one because it's just, look at all of those jewel tones. That is so pretty. Now the pink's a little bit hot for me, but when it's with all the rest of that, that looks so pretty. I really like this. It really does look like something tropical, because I was thinking, like, what does it remind me of? And I'm thinking about my stepmom who went to university in Hawaii, so she like just fell in love with the flowers, and she doesn't have a brown thumb. She has a very, very green thumb, and so she's always got these really pretty exotic flowers. And whenever people order her like oh, bouquets of flowers or anything. I'm thinking when my dad died, she had a really nice bouquet. There are always these really nice tropical flowers that are from Hawaii. And this reminds me of what those bouquets look like when they're put together. You've just got these really vivid colors that are just like you just wouldn't see in most of North America, maybe in Florida. But yeah, I love this one. This is pretty. I have no idea what I'm going to make with this, but that is gorgeous. I'd have to think of something worthy. All right. So here's one that I don't think I've ever seen before. And yes, I stock the Unforgettable yarn. For some reason, I can't ever convince myself to buy any of the Unforgettable yarn. I think it's because it's like I know that if I wanted to buy it, I would buy so many skeins of the same yarn. And my favorite one is called Polo. And I have like 6 skeins of it. And I still don't know what I'm going to do with it. But this one is called Sunrise. Isn't that pretty? And again, they've got that in, just like with the other one that was Sunrise. This one, no, the watercolor loops and threads. It's got that blue in it, that little tinge of blue. You can see it a little bit better in this one, maybe. But anyway, oh, that's so pretty, and it's just so soft. This is just so soft. Ah, really nice. Really, really nice. I'm thinking right now, like, would it be okay to do a tutorial with variegated yarn, or should I stick with a solid? Maybe you guys can tell me that in the description. Seriously, let me know. Okay. Oh, we're down to our last 2, which is good because I don't hardly have any more room. Okay, so one of these just doesn't look like it was cared for very well, but the other one is perfect. So we have Dragonfly. That's a great name for it. And look at that. It's got those colors I was talking about, that purple with the teal. Oh, I love that. Oh, isn't that pretty? These are the kinds of colors that I don't think that I could pull off. I mean, maybe if I dyed my hair blonde again, I could, but I'm not going to do that. But like, wow. That's just my cat, if you hear him. He likes anything like boxes that are empty or bags that are empty or whatever. But anyway, I love this. Oh my gosh. So, Greg did a good job, don't you think? I think this is like so much better than anything I could have gotten in a mystery bag, because it's not just because Greg picked it out for me and that's sweet and everything, but it's also like I feel like tearing up right now because I was thinking that I was like, in my mind I was thinking about my dad dying, and then I was remembering that this coming week is the anniversary of it, and even though it's been so many years, I still get like weird. Not weird. I'm a normal person in this regard, at least. I still can get choked up when I think about it. He was a really, really amazing person. But anyway, it just means a lot to me because he knows me so well. And he got me such a great variety of colors and textures. You know, it just really makes me feel really good. Yeah, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. It's not like I can give a review. Like, well, overall, I give Greg a 4.8 out of 5, and I would recommend you buy from him, because he's not a store, he's a person. But, you know, this is really special to me, and I just really appreciate it. And I have so many, like, that's another thing. As I'm looking around here, I'm thinking like the textures. He really got a lot of textures for me, not just colors, but textures. And I really like that. I think my favorite of all of them is this. I think this is my favorite of all of them, but it's hard to pick a favorite. And they all can hear, so that's very rude of me. Anyway, let's go ahead and close this out. So, thanks for joining me for this Mystery Monday. just been having kind of a rough time of it. It's just, you know, some of it's mostly just personal, private stuff, but it's not anything major. Like nobody's ill, nobody's hurt or anything like that. It's just been a lot to deal with, you know. Just like when you have a plan and then you can't, somehow something gets in the way of that plan, and that's just been happening repeatedly. So it's just been a tough week. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I've got a whole lot of yarn content. Not only do I have tutorials, but I also have yarn reviews. I do mystery box unboxings, and I do product reviews, all sorts of stuff like that. So come join me. I would love to have you. And most importantly, I have a lot of giveaways, so you might want to hit that notification bell too, so you can find out when I have them, and you can also find out if you win. My cat is attacking my leg right now. Anyway, that said, I will see you guys soon in another video. Please give this video a like, and leave me a comment. Just whatever, give me something to read. I'd really appreciate it. I know this has been a really rough video, but you're getting the real me. I'm being authentic, and that's all you can ever really expect from me, because I can't be anything else other than myself. I will see you soon in another video. Bye. Take care.